episode of the Jamaican cooking journey, I'll be sharing with you how to roast a small chicken. But you know the usual, I just want to say thanks to the supporters. Welcome to the new people coming on to the Jamaican cooking journey page. I also want to send a shout out to my patrons. Our post notification shout outs, they go right up there. We're going to be making, as the holiday season kicks into gear, I'm going to be showing you a few of these little holidays recipes. I've done some years ago and some I have not, so I feel the need right now to just sort of just refresh your memory. Also, you can go back to the others and then you can check on the different methods that I use. Choose a method that suits you. We're going to be making today a oven roasted chicken. I chose to do a small one in this video. I want to show the people. Some people don't like seeing a big fowl. They don't like to see a huge turkey. There are maybe just one, or there are just two people. This is just for a single person or a small family of 1 to 3 people. This is not for the humongous family, okay? So right here, I want you also to bear in mind that whether chicken or any other raw meat, as you work alongside with it, use your hands to handle it. You must try finding yourself at the most convenient times to be touching, when you touch it, to go wash your hands, not rinse, wash your hands, you know? All right, so I know I'm gonna need a piece of this string, kitchen twine, so I don't need any more than this. I'm not gonna really truss it, I'm just gonna put the 2 legs together. So I'm gonna be cutting this. You need some kitchen twine in your life, so I'll put it right there. Now, my main or my first thing is I want to cut. I'm preheating my oven at 400 degrees. 400. Know your oven type. If you have a workless oven, go 420. If your oven is extra, 380, 390 Fahrenheit. So you want to have this thing dry. I've already cleaned and washed that you can shoot them up in the cavity of the chicken. You see how clean it must be? Okay. So I'm gonna put a little cut. I like to use the cotton towel, you see, but I just couldn't find my plain white cotton towel. So when you dry the cavity, you must make sure that you want to get a little extra moisture and all of them something nice and clean. Yeah, if you want to clip off here, you can clip it off. Yeah, that's up to you. So I'm trying to get it dry, reasonably dry, and I'm going to be putting some salt on this bird. I'm gonna put some in the cavity, depending, you do your thing, do your salt business, okay? You salt to your perfection, to your liking. Salt how you want, salt your thing. See? Yeah. Now, after I've done my salting, I'm going to be using some softened butter. I'm going to be using my gloves at some point. Why? Because in my seasonings, I have some ground cloves. And the ground cloves and the pimento seeds, they really take a toll on my skin. So when you're buttering, you can melt your butter, you can brush it. So many different ways of doing a roast chicken and all of that. Some people, we Caribbean people are not really familiar with that one day, with the brining. But I think at some point I may try the brine. I think I have a little interest in brining, So buttering this chicken, yeah. So I'm gonna be wiping my hands. This is where the hand towel will come in, and then I'll be washing them. I'm gonna put in on my gloves now. So you see me salt it and all of that. So I have my little seasoning mix right here. Right here, so because it's just like about 3.5 pounds. So I promise you 2 times and it didn't happen, but I'll try my best when the editing to put what we're using here. So you see I've already buttered, so I'm going to use my seasonings them now to season. Butter, and the butter is holding down the season. So me use softened butter, but you can melt and you can brush to do what suits you. Gonna put some of this seasoning in the cavity. You did see me salt the cavity, so I'm gonna put some seasoning in the cavity. The roast fall can't cook pretty out of one when time. I love my bones, so I'm seasoning inside the cavity. Be careful how you put your hands in there. Yeah. All done and dusty and all of that. I have some onions. I'm not going to pack up no whole heap of something in this chicken cavity. Putting the stuff in the chicken cavity, I think it's to give it some flavor too, and also to keep the breast part, the cavity up. When I make it have that uppity look there. Yes, so I'm going to put just some onions. I'm putting 3 pieces of onion. I don't even know if 3 can work. So I'm going to be stuffing 3 pieces. You see that? So you get it up. I have this a small chicken, so the cavity is small. I'm going to be putting just 3 pieces of onion, and I will be putting some thyme. That's just it for me. Nothing else. If it is a bigger chicken and you want to put more, but you see how the chicken cavity come up, and then now I am going to be tying the legs together with my kitchen string. So let me get my gloves disposed of and come back with my naked hands. I have a small head of garlic. How could you? My oven has been preheated, so you want your oven really a fire up, you know. I'm cutting my garlic halfway, taking off the outer strips. Who couldn't tell my man? Who couldn't tell me? Who couldn't talk to me? Well, Debbie want to eat garlic, so I put that in there as garlic. We are try fit it in. Yeah, flavor we are deal with in there. So we're gonna get, this is not trussing, we're just trying to put these 2 little legs together to make it, you know, kind of have that look there. We are fix up the thing, you know, any way you want to do it, but make sure you leave out a piece and you tie it together, that it holds together when the heat start take it. See? So this is your little chicken. You want to bend back the wings. You're gonna put this part behind there, because these are to the tip of them, they love to start getting burned. So you're going to flip your wing and you're going to put it behind, make it lay down, make it get to lay down flat. Sometimes they give a little problem, and if you have to crack them at the joint, you do it. Yeah, sometimes you have to, but it a little patient, it needs a little patience. So right, with that everything is fine. Let's get starting on our other stuff, because this is our roaster here that we're going to put our chicken in. Oven preheat, ready to fire, chicken season. Let's get this casserole on. So I have here a turnip. I have some potatoes. I had them in the water because I never want to oxidize. I have some celery. I'm going to put piece of celery inside the cavity for flavoring too, you know. But it seems I'm recording this early, seems like I'm not fully awake. So I'm going to put some of this turnip. I think I put all of the turnip here, you know. And not everybody in my household like the turnip. I'm going to put some potatoes. Yeah, and I'm not going to be cutting them too small, you see. Because as they roast, them are about just dwindle down. See? Yeah, so we have potatoes. And all of them. So remember, we are doing a small chicken, so we might not want all of this and all of that. But you can see how you can put them to the side. Let's see how it goes. Got me here some carrots, and you don't want to cut them too thin either. So we have some carrot and all of that. What we are doing now, or what we're about to be doing, we're gonna set up this casserole. A small chicken, so you don't want to get no casserole big on, you know. You don't really want to get no big old casserole. My left back butter, I'm going to put some down in it. You could use some olive oil, the way you want. But since we have the butter, why not? Butter has more flavor. Down in at the bottom, yes, soften the butter and all of that, and we are dealing with it on the left layer. Right? Yeah. Gonna be laying down some carrots and all of them something. No particular order, but you still want to scatter them out and make them look good. And even them out, yeah. Build a nice little bed and all of them beautiful. We don't want to forget Uno, you know, because Uno did forgotten to go in the fall cavity, because these are lots and lots of flavors. Piece of thyme, right there, so maybe a few more carrot. Look at it, how it look to you. It is just your thing, you know. Do what you want to do. Yeah, look at it. Me feel like say I'm good right here, right now. Gonna go get me now my chicken. Our chicken is here. Put it right there. Yeah, so you want to ease away some of these. If it seems like it's too, yeah, and you want ice up him head, stop hold down your head in the ground like you're hog. You're not hog, your name chicken. Look at that. We are ready for this 400 degrees preset oven, and at this time you can even just put a little more butter. When the heat start take it, we are gonna get some pretty flavors and all like that. Do what you want to do. Next clip. Middle of the oven, 400 degrees for 1 hour. I normally cook my chicken at 15 minutes, like 15 minutes per pound. And some people use a thermometer. I don't have one, but I'll invest in one or two. And when I do, I'll show you the thermometer meter. But this is a small chicken, about 3.5 pounds. So we are going to slap it up in the 400. We are going to come back about maybe 45 minutes, come look at it. If you feel like, say, we are going to want to lower the oven, we lower it. Because we don't want the phone dry out, you know. Look at it right in there. And all like that. Next clip, oven roasted chicken. So after the first, after the first 25 going 30 minutes, make sure you have on your mitten, please. Do not take any chances. You see what is happening? You want to come with a little spatula or whatever you have, and you want to mix around your vegetables. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to turn around my casserole. You see it's taking color. So you want to move up because your vegetables are cooking, and at the same time them are. So you see this? You see that crispy skin? Yeah. So all you want to do is just to come spin around your casserole and all of that. Good at the 400, and I'm spinning around my casserole, and you see we have lots of juice and everything will drip out of the chicken and all of that. So we're gonna be, it seems as if we're gonna be going more than an hour because this is a wokless oven. So I'm just checking it for the very first time. So you do what you want to. I'm opting for this natural, you know, just look at the top right there. So I'll catch you when this is finished. Okay, now cooking fam, our chicken is out of the oven. We went 1 hour and 20 minutes for this small bird. So I'm gonna let it rest in its own juices for probably about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes thereabout. We have to come back because we are gonna serve up our vegetables, and you will see that they have been somewhat like roasted, all of that with the chicken too. So we're gonna let the chicken rest in its own juices, get that everything together. Then we're gonna come back to remove it, put it in the serving platter, and we're gonna make for you a beautiful gravy. Next clip. So all rested fam, we're going to remove it to our serving platter. You want to make sure say you have two something like this. So I think I want to use it this way. You have to be careful, you know, because you come so far, you know, want your little chicken. You want it to go up on the dinner table, so. But it is so small, so this one alone can take it. So all the juice is rested. Wow. Right there. That is the part you don't want to mess up. You don't want a nice little bird, you know, if you're like one person or a little two small family. So right in here now, you see we got these nice veggies. Wow, them smell so good. We did put our half of garlic. You see we have these nice veggies. I'm going to be removing them from this juice. You see that juice here? Hello. I'm going to move the veggies them. I don't know if I do that already. Nicely done. And I'm going to put them to the side. So look here. I don't know if I do that. I don't see how I do it with the roast beef video. I'm going to move it. Put it nicely to the side. And when I come back, that part I'm not going to make my miss. We're going to make a beautiful gravy. We want a gravy for match the color of the chicken. We don't want a gravy this time with no paprika. Look at the color of the chicken. Give them a shot. Wow, that's hot. I want a nice gravy. I put over this. You see the chicken rested and nice. The bloody water now run from it. And you see that crisp on the skin. Wow. Next clip. Veggies all moved. Don't forget this part. to remove the string. Next thing people then go eat string. Go eat card. We say card, so remember to remove your strings, okay? So gently. These things are done gently in a family. I always tell them something is not ag nature something. See? So we just move a string them, just showing you the plating of the vegetable and everything. Depending on how you did twine yours. I brought mine over under. So I just go gently. Take my time with my kitchen share. You're supposed to have some of them something in your kitchen, you know? Yeah. You're a modern day cook. So you're supposed to be having some of these and all of that. Then they all over upon the Amazon storefront. Make sure you remove all your kitchen twine, your string, your card, anything you want to call it at this point. But all you do, make sure you remove them. I'll catch you in the next clip. Right back at our stove, I have here some potatoes that I cooked with just a little bit of a salt. I put a salt night, so I mash them out. I want to get them all softened. I don't know if this is the right something. I can't find my potato masher right now. I can't bother. So I'm going to mash this as best as I can. And so I have resorted to a fork. You see that? Yeah, man. So I want to show you something. If you notice, I left my garlic and my celery. Them they have to flavor up. So look here. So I'm just going to empty this. We come from the chicken with all those flavors right in here. Yeah, man. Let's scrape out everything. Split. Okay, so we're gonna get it coming to the boil, and we're gonna get it all thickened with this potato. We have some little seasoning. Well, maybe not too much. For really regular something them. Use what you want to use. I had there what's that thing? I'll put it in the description for you, fam, in case I don't get to put it on the video. Oh Lord, sometimes these things are so much. I'm putting a little cayenne pepper. This is for eat, and it also I gotta bring up a nice little color upon it. Yeah, I will never put no pepper unless you know we are Caribbean people. We like little pepper. Yeah, man. You see how thickened it is? We're gonna leave it to come to a boil. We also, as it starts boiling, we're gonna look to add maybe a little more. What's that thing? Salt. Boosting up the color a little more. A little turmeric. Don't bother just with the turmeric. Don't go too hard, okay? Because this, you don't know turmeric or it's there. Not a flavor in it, but it's strong. Just for little color, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know if you want to change it to curry. Turn it in a curry, I don't know. Now you see this color? Yeah, almost like the chicken. We're going to leave it to come to a boil. If it wants a little salt, we're going to put a little salt in there. We don't want a butter because we had butter all the way through with all this nice chicken juice. So we'll get it cooked, cool down, and I'll come back and show you. I'm going to grate a little garlic in there and a little piece of ginger. And when you see me next, this gravy will be ready. Hello, I don't have to show you how to do a little grated garlic, a little piece of grated ginger. Not there a long time, man. No know that. Nice gravy. We're going to do the straining right there, so right now. Yeah, we're going to do that straining so. You can put your little cornstarch slurry. You can do whatever you choose to do to make your gravy thick. So we have a celery. We got our, you see with celery? Look here, them soft. So we have to rub them out in there. Get all that niceness and all of that. And when you see me next, look here. Thing done in a man. I eat that, yeah. Here we go, cooking fam. We have used some French thyme for our garnish. You know that green always bring it out. This is our gravy. So we're gonna pour now to how you want. You know, you're not gonna go too much for the presentation. You know? Yeah, just that. We're gonna leave the rest in here or your gravy bowl, wherever you want. Let's clean up. Come back. So from my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach, it is this small oven roasted chicken. This is done for a small family. The only difference with a bigger one, you let it go a longer time. It's bigger, more pounds, more time to cook. Same temperature, Next patient, same treatment. Thanks for loving, thanks for supporting. Remember to make sure you're subscribed. Remember to make sure that you thumbs up the videos, family, please, and thank you. Like up the video. Let YouTube get to share them out in this holiday season. I'll catch you again with another video.